We have Naresh Mirani as well as Kunal Bothra as always joining us on the show. Kunal, hi, good morning. Yesterday we saw quite a bit of carnage and the problem was that it was a very broad-based kind of selling that we really witnessed. Can't blame it purely on FIIs because the FII sell figure wasn't that high. What do you make of it? Do you see some sort of nervousness and capitulation happening from the retail side as well now?
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment, Nisha, because I think what we saw yesterday was a brutal selling across many of the stocks across the market breadth. I think the slew of stocks which are not just on the negative side, but I think the average returns which we saw for many of the stocks was somewhere in the tune of 3 to 5%, and that too for more for the broader market. So I think that was one of the major concerns for the markets, and that generally happens when you see some sort of a capitulative phase or a panic kind of a price action coming back into the markets as well as for the individual stocks. No major change in the data from the even from the F&O side in the open interest front. We just saw a marginal 2.7% rise in the open interest for the bank Nifty and a withdrawal of 1.3% for the Nifty OI. So that also is another concern for the markets that we are not going through a selling across the indices on the back of some heavy shorting or rather a major unwinding of long positions. So I think that would probably keep the markets into a bit of a puzzling mode. We would get back into a range kind of a mode. So I think 23,500, which we were flagging off yesterday, that could probably act as the first benchmark major support. If we break below those levels and close on weekly closing basis, then I would probably believe that we could probably be at a point where we may start to get back into a major downtrending phase.
Naresh, hi, morning. What is it that you're sensing after yesterday? I mean, not just at an index level, but sectoral damage as well. What do you think is going to continue to bleed and what's looking like it's going to rebound?
So overall, we are still struggling in the markets in terms of this consolidation. So in the last 4 times, whenever we've seen a recovery on the indices, a single day 500-point recovery, the next 3-4 sessions, we see the whole recovery being negated. We've seen this happen on expiry days. Yesterday was something different. But overall, we are still stuck. So 23,500, 23,200 on the downside is the support. 24,000, 24,200 remains the resistance. On the stock specific side, we've started seeing some bit of bottoming out on the auto sector. We've started seeing some bit of bottoming out on the FMCG space. So at least these two names, which have these two sectors have corrected 25-30%, could see a bounce back also going forward.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.